Hey everybody, welcome back to Covers and Commentary, and welcome back to another episode of Drummer Reacts, and we are watching another video that a lot of you have been recommending. It is the Band-Maids song Hate, performed live. You all love Band-Maids, which is freaking awesome, and yeah, this has just been one on my list for a while. We're gonna have a listen, see how the performance goes, kind of talk about what happens on stage. You know how the drill goes, so let's get right into it. What's that opening? Oh, double bass already. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay, all right. 21 seconds in, we're listening to that first 21 seconds again. That was an interesting kind of startup they had there. It's like a kind of electric pre-recorded beat going in the background before just like rolling into it. Yeah, I love that. Okay. There's so much going on already. Holy crap. We're trying to... I will say so far the one thing that's kind of like throwing me off is how much is going on all at once. Like, I don't know. It doesn't... I mean, I understand it's live, but it doesn't feel like it has the same separation as some of the other songs we've listened to. I'm like trying to listen and there's just so much happening, which isn't always a bad thing, but when you're trying to break a video down, it is kind of difficult, so. Okay. God, that is such a great vocalist. What a great vocalist she is. Oh man, I feel so bad because I keep forgetting the name of the drummer, but she is so good at like hand-foot alternates. So like so you're doing like two hits and then you're doing hits with your feet and then you're going back to it. She's so good at that, and like I mentioned this in the last video we watched, but one of the things that you can do as a drummer to kind of give space and still make things sound complicated, not to say they're not complicated, but just give space to different portions of the song, is using the double bass to fill in gaps when your hands are up off the regular drums. The example I used was a warm-up video I did. I'm not gonna, well, I have lay it over here, but yeah, they're like using this to kind of make it sound more complicated. That's what she does here, and it just works so well because it allows for that energy and that like intensity to carry through, even though you're not like trying to pull full 16th notes across the entire drum kit all the time. You're alternating with your feet to give your hands time to move to the next drum or the next cymbal or whatever. It's freaking great. Like here, you'll see it. Whoa! I paused too soon before. There was a double bass. Wow, she's good. I know everybody just calls her the gorilla in the comments, and I can't remember her name otherwise. That is a very common beat that I've heard a lot with a lot of Japanese songs, is just boom stats, boom stats, boom stats. And it's like, it's not a bad thing. I don't mind it, but it's just, it seems like every time I listen to an anime opening that has some really good drums, a lot of them are using that beat, or in this case, they're using it in the verse as well. Yeah. That is a difference, though, is... Yeah. Huh. That little gap to hit the bell. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That double bass. Oh, that's... Hold on. Oh, boom, 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 boom. That's what they're doing. I was trying to figure that out because there's that gap, and I couldn't really hear the snare too well, but it's because it was being used with a floor tom and I assume probably the bass to get that like boom, diddle, dum, boom, diddle, dum kind of sound right in this part here. Yeah, that's what it was. Whoa, give the bassist time to shine, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a 5-string? I can't tell. I'm going to listen to this whole thing again. I didn't realize it was happening. Oh, that's a 5-string for sure. Yep, that absolutely is. Wow. Whoa, okay. Are we having a guitarist bassist duel right now? I think that's exactly what's happening. That's crazy. Can we also just appreciate the fact that she's back there playing the drums just perfectly along to all these, just keeping the time while these two are having their solos. That is so awesome. Also, like the bassist solo was freaking awesome because you don't like bass solos for me are always kind of interesting. I love listening to them because it's like, how do you get a really good solo out of what I would consider most times a, backing instrument, not a lead instrument? And it's always cool to hear. But let me know in the comments, do you all prefer the kind of guitar solo where it's mostly chords, or do you prefer guitar solos with individual notes played, very quickly? So like, because we had this one. Nope, not this one. We had this with chords, and then we had notes. Which one do you all prefer? I personally like the chords one better because A, it's like the only kind of solo I can really play because I suck at playing guitar. But also, like, there's something about just like the extra tones, the tonality overall of it I like. That's just me, maybe. I did also grow up listening to Metallica, though, and I do like single note solos, but I like chord solos more. I don't know. Let me know what you all think. Anyway, let's keep listening. Back and forth. And they're back together. I'd like to point out all of this is happening live. Oh my god, they are such an incredible band. What an incredible group of talented musicians to be able to do that. Live, no less. Holy crap. This is wild. That pause was brilliant. Oh, I love this band so much. These lyrics go hard too. Oh, that is, yes, hold on. One more time with that. I love, that was one of my favorite things to do performing live, is just doing the like, and then just running it through with the band. So I want to see this. Just. Nice. Yes. So that is something that people don't like. People see this perform or see this happen in live performances, and you just kind of take it for granted. But one of the things it actually takes practice to get the timing just right. You have to learn as a drummer how to be expressive enough during a moment like this to like give the band signals to be like, and boom, but we're not done, so second one to end it out, which is what they did here. So like, watch. Up, up, boom. So there's, yeah, down, go kind of thing. You have to be expressive enough to know that, or if you've played live long enough, all your band members will kind of, eventually you don't have to practice it, your band members will kind of intuitively know what you're going to do or how you're going to do it, but that takes years. It took probably the better part of 2.5 years of performing in the same band before we were kind of all in perfect sync like that, and that's playing like every single day, or at least, you know, every single day except I believe like Saturdays we wouldn't play together, but we would play at school in the music room every day for at least an hour, and we would play at church on Wednesdays because I played in a church band, and we would play at church on Sundays because again I played in a church band. Sometimes we would even play on Saturdays because we would tour live, and yeah, that's why I have hearing damage, but that's also why we were able to like be so in sync. But even then it still took like 2 years before we were able to just intuitively know what each member of the band was doing on stage at any given time. Yep. See, and I'm getting it wrong because I don't know what their lead-in is. That is so cool though. Holy crap. Wow, that's knowing what it takes for these kind of live performances. Holy crap. It is always amazing to see these ladies perform and just knock it out of the park. The solos, always incredible. This time it was a guitar and bass solo, not a drum solo, but the drums were still just rock solid the entire time. I love it. I love it so much. And I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of comments of people telling me the names of these girls, even though I can't remember them to save my life. Either way, just an incredible performance. I loved every minute of it, and it really brings back, like, it basically reminds me of when I used to play live, but cranked up to 11, because these performers are just absolutely incredible. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like this video. But before liking this video, go down into the description and go check out this video on your own, so that way you can support the original creator. And of course, I'm going to leave a link to the channel, not my channel, but theirs, in the description as well, so go check them out, please. It is because of them that I'm able to sit here and break these down for you and hopefully teach you some things or give you a little bit of a behind the curtain look at how live performances work. I didn't even get into things like the lighting, the stage background, stuff like that. Just, oh man, so good. But either way, thanks again for watching. If you did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like. And if you want to make sure you don't miss more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I do videos like this every Monday and Friday, and I have a couple videos that I try to do middle of the week. Some of them are covers. Most of the time they're covers, but I have some other things planned as well. But either way, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for being here, and have a good one.